enterprise micro applications are a new breed of applications that allow you to be able to access your corporate information and processes anytime, anywhere, from any mobile device. What an enterprise micro application does is it leverages the power of the enterprise and brings you that information and access to those processes that you need on your device. I'm here with Scott McMullen of Google, and I'd like to hear your perspective. You're the guys, after all, that have created the Google Gadget. What are your thoughts about Google Gadgets in the enterprise, and where do you see this market headed from a Google perspective?
Well, gadgets have been a long part of our portfolio, mostly in the consumer space, as most folks know. But as we've gotten a lot more momentum in the enterprise space, we've seen that basically the same technologies are very useful for enterprise users, particularly as we get closer to SAP customers. It's a great way to get a lot of the great valuable back-end data that's basically inaccessible and get that out in a gadget format in the same user-friendly way. So we're really excited about enterprise gadgets and where they can go.
Great. We are also very excited about working with Google to make this happen. I'm here with Lionel Carrasco from LeapFactor, CEO of LeapFactor. He's one of the newest members of the EcoHub family. Just recently launched a new storefront and a presence in the enterprise micro application category with LeapFactor. Welcome, Lionel, to TechEd as well as to the EcoHub. Tell us a little bit, what are, in your opinion, enterprise micro apps, and why have you decided with LeapFactor to enter into developing these enterprise micro applications?
First of all, let me try to define what a micro application is. When you think on applications like the weather or banking or using, let's say, Facebook on an iPhone, you don't pretend to expose the entire thing in a quarter of a VGA. You need to expose a few transactions. So that concept applies to pretty much everything. There is certain functions and transactions that need to be available for you on the go, and that's a micro application. So why that is so important is because as you have seen the iPhone phenomenon, RIM took 10 years to sell 50 million devices, and Apple, less than 2 years, it sold already 30 million devices. This is just showing a trend. Within the next couple of years, we will see more and more powerful devices in our pockets, putting the internet in our pockets.
Enterprise micro applications come in many different flavors. Enterprise widgets, Google Gadgets, micro applications. I'm here with YD Iyer from Seal Consulting, who have been innovating and developing Google Gadgets for the enterprise. Are Google Gadgets for real? Do they really drive enterprise productivity? What has been your experience?
Google Gadgets brings the power of SAP onto the front end using the simplicity of Google. It's really blending the power of SAP at the back end with the front end capabilities of Google and giving it to the user. It can really enhance your productivity by a good percentage. Recently, a customer of ours, a shipping company, implemented Google Gadgets on the front end with SAP on the back end, and they could increase the productivity by at least 30 to 40%. They could track their shipments right from China to a port in US and get immediate notifications of where the ship is, where the container is, and all the details about it. So the short answer is yes, it gives you a tremendous amount of productivity gains very quickly and very effectively.
I'm here with Sky Technologies, with Neil McHugh of Sky Technologies, who's the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Sky Technologies, a leading provider of mobile applications in the SAP space. Hello Neil, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Sky Technologies. What is your vision? What are you trying to achieve?
Our vision is to bring SAP mobility to all mobile devices. And our strategy is very simple. If you look at the board, we bring any SAP application to any mobile device within SAP with an integrated framework. The typical applications that customers have asked us for in the past has been simple ones like mobile CRM capture, inventory management, workflow approval, where executives are actually driving the need to be able to access the applications on mobile devices, such as iPhone, BlackBerry, Windows mobile devices. And the demand in this space is continuing to increase month after month. It's a very exciting space.
Maybe get your thoughts in terms of what you saw there.
Well, I really found it extremely interesting. I'm pretty much sure that these micro applications on the EcoHub are going to be extremely successful. This is just the beginning, and I think that the two companies that presented their examples, you know, they really show extremely great technical knowledge and business insight as well. So that has been the most amazing thing. And then, I support the Eco Hub absolutely, and I think it's going to be a great exposure for customers and partners for, to find solutions.
I'm here with Philip Masovsky, and we just sat through a presentation from Leap and Seal around some micro apps that are revolutionizing the way that SAP customers are looking at potentially using micro apps in the enterprise. Philip, I just want to get you ask some very insightful questions there, and I wanted to get some feedback based on what you saw.
It's excellent. Actually, I'm covering the user productivity UI area at SAP, so it's really exciting to see partner work, kind of pushing the envelope in terms of how customers can access to these new containers, to these new access channels. So if you watch kind of the whole Vishal Sikka keynote around timeless software and kind of enablement of new consumption technologies, this is exactly what goes in that direction. So
excellent. So SAP is moving in this direction at some point as well?
I think we want to do kind of enable such partners to, through things like Eco Hub, but also on the technology side, to make it a bit more less costly or less complicated for them to deploy and replicate the efforts across many customers. So we want to actually, definitely partner up with Seal Consulting and with
Leap Factory,
and with Leap Factory, exactly, just to get more, more volume, because I think a lot of the stuff they're showing is great use cases, great enablement stuff, and we want to see more and more customers. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate those insights. Excellent. Thanks so much. Live from Tech Ed. Thanks again, Philip.
Yeah, thanks.
Excellent. Well, we hope to see more micro apps up there. Well, thanks for sharing that, Jose.
Thank you.
I definitely
Thank you.
appreciate that. Thanks so much. Live from Tech Ed.